Earlier today, a police officer was stabbed at Bishop International Airport, located in Flint, Michigan. Uh, an individual who, according to CNN, had come to the United States illegally went up to the officer, allegedly shouted, Allahu Akbar, God is the greatest, or whatever the Islamic battle, the Islamic terrorism battle cry that's commonly associated with them. Uh, this person proceeded to stab the officer and has since become captive. Now, this suspect is apparently on the older side. I read that he was 50 years old, but that could also be incorrect. We're just now getting details this several hours ago, so we'll gradually get more things as time passes. But the officer's condition is listed as being good, or otherwise, he's not in critical or serious uh, peril of life. Time for me to give my little personal commentary. So, what really freaks me out when I go and I read these stories, I mean, the headline is Officer Stabbed at Airport. I instantly think we're on some radical, just racial agenda thing. I don't want to throw out any particular group's names out there, but all the cop killings and you think of Dallas and Baton Rouge. I thought it was going to be something of that nature, and I was to an extent glad that it wasn't, because it messes up race relations every time it happens. But it's even worse because now I already know what a lot of conservatives are going to do. And there will be some exceptions, but you're going to get this big number of the ones on TV who will say, "Oh, well, this is proof of why we need to stop letting we need to put the travel ban back in place. We need, thank God we have a president now who says radical Islamic terrorism, because if you just say radical Islamic terrorism, everything will be all right." Yes, they don't say that last part, but they said rather that Obama was somehow lesser than what he could have been on this issue because he wouldn't say that. And the argument against it was, if you say it, what does that do? It's a three-word phrase that is not going to put handcuffs on the terrorist, is not going to put the terrorist behind bars, is not going to make the terrorist in their heart change their mind up until the last minute about committing their act. So, people question the effectiveness of doing that. We're in for a really interesting couple of days when it comes to this, and I hate how we can't have any news that's just, if you look if I go and read something political, I know that even if people are getting messed over economically, they're still gonna recover, and it's not purposefully being done with the intent to hurt them. This man goes up to this cop with the intent to hurt him, and he hurt him, and he very badly injured him. It's all evil.